Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So let me just start off by saying that I am probably the furthest thing from a makeup artist that's on YouTube. Okay, I have no idea what I'm doing, but I started off priming my face with the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. I then brushed through my eyebrows with the spoolie, and you guys, I've never gotten my eyebrows done. Never, ever. Like, never a day in my life. So if they look a little wanky, that's the reason why. But I used the e.l.f. eyebrow kit in the color Dark to just lightly fill them in. So next I use my Sephora concealer in the color Pot de Creme, and I use this to really clean up my eyebrows. Yeah, I messed up. And this is really just to clean up all the extra hairs that you see. I continued to use the same concealer to go over the dark marks on my face. I use this up under my foundation because the foundation that I'm using has a very light coverage, so sometimes you can still see my dark marks, and since I'm going to a really nice event, I want to make sure that my skin is clear. I just want to see how beautiful you are. So for this look, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me in the color 355 Coconut. And I'm using my brush to dab it on my face. Then I go back in with my Beauty Blender dupe, because it's not the real thing. Next, I use my Ultra Concealer Stick in the shade Dark to highlight my face. Yes, this is the shade Dark, and yet this is extremely light. But anyway, that's another video for another time. So I put it underneath my eyebrows, on my eyelids as an eyeshadow base, up under my eyes, and on the high points of my cupid's bow. Then I used my finger to blend it out. So after I blended it out, it was like really ghostly looking, so I used my blending beauty with the leftover foundation to smooth that out. Then I went back in with my eyebrows because I got some foundation on them. To start with the eyes, I first used my MAC's Raisin, it's a blush, as a transition shade. Next, I'm using this NYX palette in the color Warm Neutrals, and it's a really pretty palette, but it was at this point that I realized that I had no idea what I was doing. And so I used a shade that was kind of close to the MAC Raisin to deafen out the crease area. Then I went back with a skin color type shade, and then now I'm using a rose gold that kind of would match my dress in a way. So I'm really just experimenting at this point. Yeah, I kind of tested out all the colors on my arm and then see which ones went the best. This is the, okay, it's cute face. Okay, so right here my lighting got really weird and it kind of got a little yellow, so I apologize for that, you guys. So I went back to set my face with the MAC Dark Deep face powder. Here comes the struggle, you guys. These lashes. Okay, so in this video, it seems like putting on the lashes took maybe like a few minutes, but y'all, this was the reason I was late. It took me literally 30 minutes to put these lashes on. It was a struggle. I almost did not wear lashes because I was getting so upset. But I finally figured out and got them on, y'all. So then afterwards, I had to highlight. It's the most important part. And I'm using the Paint Pod Pro Longwear Paint Pod by MAC. It's actually a eyeshadow, but it's in the shade Indian Wood. I got this, y'all. I got this for prom when I went junior year prom. That was like 5 years ago, but it's still popping. I use it as a highlighter now. It's a cream eyeshadow, so I use my fingers to kind of warm it up on my face. Then I realized that I had not put on blush yet, so I quickly did that, and I put way too much on, so this is me wiping it off. Now on to this hair, you guys. So my hair has been sitting in braids up under this wig. Bet y'all didn't see that coming. Yes, I'm gonna do a braid out. I put these braids in last night, and I let it sit last night and then all throughout the day. So I'm taking them down, and I put in, I think, about 9 braids, 4 on each side and then 1 in the front. So I started picking out my hair. I wasn't really going for a really defined look, just more volume. I used my fingers and a pick. And then I rolled down one side and bobby pinned as I was rolling. So I'm actually going to an event here on campus, but this look will work really good with prom or a college formal. So here we go. Now for the dress.
Let it go. Oh, I'm sorry, my goods was showing. Wait, I ain't pressed stop.
Was your woman the things I do to you? But I'm not, so I can't and I won't. But if I was your girl,